He'll John Klatt high and to the right. Find the Air National Guard.
So they're high weight. Yeah.
Go serve. Go protect. Go
I know, right up there. Force of gravity pushing him back into the team. Climbs up into the vertical. One rolls on the way up. He's in set for a series of flat speed. Now at the top of the maneuver. Out of one here, speed and energy. Watch him now lay it down on his back. Spiraling down now in the inverted flat spin. Riding the elevator down at over 140 miles an hour. John lifts upright aircraft into the upright flat spin. Now swapping the inverted for the upright. Pulling back on the stick. Continuing to ride that elevator all the way down to about the second floor. He'll then push the stick forward, build up some airspeed, and work right off the deck. The second floor. The second floor. Beautiful morning. John's having a blast. Now back up on the right-hand side. Up over the top into a vertical tumble. The tail will come around the nose. Before trading off some of that altitude for some airspeed and energy. John Klatt, a member of the Air National Guard for nearly 23 years. Transition to the F-16. During John's full performance, here this morning, John will be experiencing up to 10 positive Gs and nearly 7 negative Gs. Watch closely at the top of the maneuver. John will roll wings level. Pushing around the outside. Now here comes those negative Gs. 7 times. The force of gravity trying to throw John outside of the cockpit of the Air National Guard MXS. He'll continue that outside negative G push all the way around at Airshow left, before rolling his way back into the center. Now, watch closely as John rolls his way in. This aircraft has a roll rate of over 400 degrees per second, nearly 440 degrees per second. The airplane John flying here today, the Air National Guard's MXS. This aircraft first produced in 2002 in the United States of America in North Carolina. Aircraft first made popular by the Red Bull Air races, built entirely of composite materials. This airplane weighing in at 1,400 pounds.
You never know.
For Airshow, right, John is going to set up to demonstrate some precision flying skills in the 8-point hesitation roll. Now, wings level, nose up ever so slightly, count to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rolls on the way out over 400 degrees per second. Now, right back up into the vertical. Demonstrating the horsepower, that's the IO540. That engine producing nearly 340 horse. At the top of the maneuver, he'll tuck his head hard on the stick into the front somersault. The aircraft top speed of nearly 300 miles an hour diving down. He'll trade off some of that altitude. Now working right back up over the top. Now launching the aircraft through a series of high-speed stalls. Snap rolls on the top of the loop once, twice, 3 times. Known in the aerobatic world as the triple avalanche. Exiting stage right now from the inverted position. There's those negative Gs. So very hard on the body. Nearly 6 times the force of gravity is working against John. And he'll work his way back to his cliff. And then initiate a climb up to nearly 3,500 feet above the ground here in NAS Pensacola. You may ask, why does John do this? Really a number of reasons. One is simply let that IO540 cool down. John's going to tighten up his belts, make sure all the engines green. We're going to go live in the cockpit. John Klatt, I have you loud and clear, my friend. What a morning.
What a great morning. What a great day to be in America here. Pensacola for the Blue Angels homecoming. I want to hear some noise from Garbage.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think so far? Make some noise.
Got a head on my
to our right at nearly 3,000 feet above the ground here, getting set for the second half of this morning's performance. Now, final preparation with belts tighten up. All the engines sits in the green, smoke's back on. Now watch closely. John diving in with all that altitude is going to translate into some speed. Watch closely. There's the wall rate. 400 degrees. 300 miles an hour. John pulls back on the stick nearly 10 times the force of gravity, pushing it back on the seat. Now climbing into the vertical. Corner rolls on the way up. He's driving skyward now out of forward airspeed and energy. He'll kick a little rudder in. Little forward stick. Still climbing. Now around and around. Here comes the outside knife edge spin. Now rapidly losing altitude at over 170 miles an hour. Working his way down. He'll pick up, take a little opposite rudder. And point it straight back down. Now watch closely. Now pulls back up, demonstrating some of the unique characteristics of the Air National Guard NXS. Bleeding off some of that energy. Smoke, tuck in, forward on the stick, front somersault. Right at Airshow Center now. He'll kick a little bit of rudder to straighten himself back out. Rolling on the way down. Once again, building some airspeed. Now at Airshow right. Spiraling on the way up. Slowing things down. Demonstrating once again the horsepower. This IO 540. 1,400 pounds. Over 330 horse. Slowly rolling his way out of that. As John mentioned, a member of the Air National Guard from now to center stage on the 45, inverted back into the upright. He'll pull back hard on the stick now. The Cobra over the top. All that energy traveling the aircraft from the inverted position. Now he'll do a little bit of a pedal turn, pushing his way back out. All the way through the maneuver. All day long, we invite you to stop on by the mobile recruiting unit. You cannot miss it. It's right here. Behind Airshow Center, it's a big orange and blue inflatable. Talk to any one of the members of your local Florida Air National Guard recruiting team. Jeremy and Tommy can tell you all the great benefits. Great opportunity for young guys and gals looking at getting a head start with their education. With up to 100% college tuition reimbursement. Not only aviation, but nearly 200 different career fields to choose from. It's right behind Center Stage. Going to train off some of the speed, bleed some off before kicking it over the rudder. Watch closely, end over end, tumbling, tail for nose, nose for tail. In the Air Guard NXS. Jack Klatt getting an early start in aviation at the age of 16, earning his private pilot license at the local FBO in Lakeville, Minnesota. Where John resides today. His wife Debbie, daughter Leah, and son Dan. They do a little bit of a cartwheel with a whole lot of rudder. Missions all across the world. Then, later in 1996, John transitioned to the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Ladies and gentlemen, at center stage, Lieutenant Colonel Jack Knutson, flying the Air National Guard FXS. 2009, John has returned home to his family in Minnesota for his third combat tour in the skies of Iraq, flying the F-16. Experience, John has amassed nearly 18,000 hours of flight time, ranging from everything from general aviation to military and commercial transport. In addition, John has logged nearly 1,500 hours in the F-16. Now, one more time from Airshow right, give him a big wave as he comes by. John Klatt bringing it down in the center. John will be back later this afternoon. And accompanying him will be Jack Knutson flying the Air National Guard. Extra 300L. John brings it in nice and easy. Oh, that's way too much fun.
He was close to land.
He's having way too much fun.
Boss, just put it on the ground.
All right, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, please stop by our mobile recruiting unit to learn more about the Air National Guard. More to come. Neil Darnell is out there with his wife, Marilyn. Also his crew chief, the CEO of Corvette.